Hello, chismosas y chismosos, and welcome back to Bay Area Housewife of True Crime, where I like to tell the stories of the real cucuys and lloronas of the world. I'm Audrey, a paralegal turned stay-at-home mom who loves true crime. The cases I cover are wild, topics may be triggering. Viewer and listener discretion is very strongly advised. The people mentioned are innocent until proven guilty in court. With all that being said, grab your hot Cheetos and let's get started on today's case. I recently talked about the Brian Egg case, whose headless torso was found in a fish tank inside his Soma home. It was such a shocking case, as I thought these things were rare. Well, imagine my surprise to find not one, but two more dismemberment cases in San Francisco. The case of Benedict Ching and the case of Margaret Mamer. In June of 2018, the body of 61-year-old Margaret Rose Mamer was found dismembered and stuffed in a plastic container. Margaret was reported missing in May of 2018. Margaret's friend reported her missing, saying that they had not seen her since May 15th of 2018. As of August of 2017, Margaret was living in the Mission District at 255 14th Street in San Francisco. She was renting out a room from Lisa Gonzalez for $400 a month. If that sounds cheap to you, it is. You see, Margaret was down on her luck. She told Lisa about her recent downfall of losing her home due to non-payment and trouble finding work in the economy. Lisa felt bad for Margaret and let her rent out a room in her house for the low. By December of 2017, things had turned sour. Things in the home seemed to be going missing, and Lisa started to suspect that Margaret was possibly stealing. So by mid-April of 2018, Lisa handed Margaret a 30-day eviction notice. However, Margaret had no plans on leaving. On May 15th of 2018, another roommate came home and reported smelling something metallic and was told by Lisa not to enter the bathroom. And after coming back home from running an errand, they noticed the scent of vinegar emanating from the home. The next day, this unscathed roommate heard the sound of a saw being used in the bathroom. That night, the apartment started to smell like rotten eggs. A day later, they noticed a hacksaw under the sink in the laundry room, and they also noticed a plastic container in the home was missing. On May 31st of 2018, that roommate told her boyfriend that she feared that her mom had killed Margaret. The boyfriend couldn't live with this information without doing anything about it, so he did the right thing and went into the Ingleside police station and reported the possible homicide. When the other roommate asked Lisa where Margaret had left, she said that she had left, but, quote, not in the way she should have, unquote. So on June 1st of 2018, the man walked into the Ingleside police station and wanted to report a possible homicide. He said that his girlfriend had told him that her mom had unalived someone, cut the body, and was attempting to dispose of it. He described how his girlfriend told him that she heard chopping noises, smelled blood, and was told by her mom to stay away from the bathroom. When police arrived at the home at 255 14th Street in San Francisco, they were let in by Lisa, and they found that the room that Margaret had been staying in had been cleared out. Upon being let in by Lisa, the officers noticed a pungent odor coming from inside the storage locker. As the officers were just about to open the plastic container, all of a sudden, Lisa had second thoughts and told the officers that they could not proceed without a legal search warrant. After obtaining the legal search warrant, they were legally able to open the plastic bag, and what they discovered was Margaret's cut up body. Her head and torso were still intact, but her arms and legs had been sawed off. Based on their findings, investigators were able to ascertain that sometime between May 13th and June 2nd of 2018, Lisa Gonzalez killed Margaret Mamer and chopped up her body into pieces. The medical examiner was unable to determine an exact final cause of death, so the medical examiner ruled the homicide's cause of death as blunt force trauma and sharp force injuries. The level of decomposition was so bad that maggots had begun to grow and there was fluid oozing out of the remains. Also, due to the state of decomposition, the medical examiner had to send the body to Chico State University's Human Identification Lab. Their experts anthropologists received the remains on July 12th of 2018, and they had to spend 5 months examining Margaret's body. They highlighted that parts of her bones had been marked by saw blades, and it was unclear when exactly she was killed, but they did indicate she could have died sometime between May of 2018 and had been left to decompose for weeks in the basement.